Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I don't have an intro for this video. I actually lost the footage somehow. But anyways, I was super excited to film this video. I used the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette to create this look, and I really love how it turned out. It's one of those looks that really just makes any eye color just pop, and especially green eyes I really noticed with mine, but it'll definitely work for any eye color. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start out by moisturizing my skin before I do my eye makeup. I want my moisturizer to sit on my face for a little bit before we go in and put on foundation. Next, I'm just using some concealer to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. I always use a concealer for this because I like that a concealer will conceal any redness or discoloration or veins that are in your eyelids. And then I'm just taking any bone colored eyeshadow and setting the concealer with that. Next, going in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie on a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be using this as my first transition shade. So I'm just dusting this from inner corner to outer corner directly into my crease and just blending it out. Next, I'm going in with MAC Wedge on my Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm just taking that and putting it directly over top of the Peach Smoothie eyeshadow, using it as another transition shade. I'm also focusing this one more on the inner corner and the outer corner, just to begin to create the halo effect. And then I'm going in with Chessboard from the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette, and I don't remember which brush this is, but I will leave it down below. And I'm just taking that and putting it through the crease and then applying it to the outer V and the inner corner, and just continuing to create that halo effect. Next, I'm going into the Tartelette palette, taking Dreamer. Just any dark matte brown eyeshadow will work. And I'm just taking that and using it to define the inner corner and the outer corner a little bit better, and then just blending it up into the crease to connect it through the crease. So now moving on, working in the center of the lid, I'm taking this really pretty golden shadow in the shade Kingdom and just focusing this directly on the center of the lid where we haven't really put any of the brown eyeshadows. And I actually took a flat definer brush and just sprayed it with some MAC Fix Plus to do this. And then I'm going in with this very pretty burnt red color. It's called like Salazin Grum or something like that. And I'm just taking that and putting it directly over top of the gold just to really make it stand out a lot more. And then I'm just going back in with a little bit more of the Dreamer shadow on my E25 blending brush and just packing a little bit more on and blending everything out and making sure that it is how I want it to be. Next, I'm going to move on to my face, and I'm just going to use my Benefit Professional Primer and put that into my T-zone and my smile lines and my forehead lines and anything that I think is going to crease throughout the day. And then I'm going in with my Sonia Kashuk Satin Matte Foundation and putting that all over my face with my Beauty Blender. And if you want to see a review on this foundation, I will link that below for you guys. I really like this foundation. Definitely recommend it. Next, to conceal and highlight, I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I put that underneath my eyes and down the center of my face, and then I'm just going back in with my Beauty Blender and blending all of that out. Next, going in with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. This one is in Naturally Neutral, and I'm just taking that on my beauty sponge, and initially I was trying to just set my face with it and it turned into a little bit of baking, but then I just go in with my CoverGirl loose powder and set the rest of my face with that, and then just kind of dust off all of the loose powder at the same time. Next, I'm going in with this MAC bronzer in the shade Give Me Sun. Super pretty, super popular, definitely recommend it if you are going for a warmer look. And I'm just using the Morphe M523 brush to bronze up my skin with that Give Me Sun powder. And then for blush, I'm just going in with MAC's blush in the shade Peaches. It goes really well together with this eye look, and it just gives a warm vibe all around. And then to highlight my cheekbones and right above the arches of my brows, I am just taking the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter with this Morphe brush. I will of course leave it linked down below because I don't remember it off the top of my head. And as you can see, this highlighter is absolutely stunning, and I figured it would be perfect to go with this shimmery eye look. I also used a little bit of it down the bridge of my nose and also on my Cupid's bow. And then to highlight my brow bone and inner corner of my eyes, I am just going in with Royal Flush from the palette and using my e.l.f. eye crease brush. And then I'm just going to apply a couple coats of mascara to prep my eyes for false lashes. And then to finish off the lower lash line, I'm going back in with that Salazin Grum shade and putting it directly in the center of my lower lash line so that it's directly underneath that same shade on my lid. And I'm just doing that on both sides, obviously. And then on a small pencil brush, I'm just taking Dreamer and putting it on the outer corner of my lower lash line and also the inner corner. And I'm just basically mocking what I did on the upper, or on my lid. And then to blend that together, I'm just taking Chessboard from the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. And then for lipstick, because I didn't want anything to clash with this eye makeup, I'm just taking a nude lipstick, and this is MAC's Japanese Maple. And then to top it off with lip gloss, I'm taking NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brulee. Also just a really pretty nude lip gloss. And then to finish off this look, I'm just going to pop on some lashes. These are K Basso Wispy Lashes. and I will link them below if you want to check them out. And that is the end of this video. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!